Welcome to English Leap Podcast.
Your journey from beginner to fluent.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Beginner to Fluent, the English podcast. I'm Alex, and I'm so happy you are here with me today. Where are you listening from right now? Maybe you are on your way to work, maybe you are lying on your bed ready to rest. Or maybe you are sitting somewhere quietly, just taking a moment for yourself. Wherever you are, thank you for joining me today. Because today's episode is all about something powerful, something that can truly change your life. We are talking about push yourself to success. And of course, joining me is Sarah, a wonderful voice of motivation, inspiration, and wisdom. Sarah, welcome back.
Thank you, Alex. I'm excited about this topic. Because let's be honest, we all want success. But not everyone is willing to push themselves for it.
Exactly. Everyone talks about dreams, but very few talk about the discipline it takes to reach them.
Yes. People often think motivation will magically appear one day, but it does not. You have to move first, even when you don't feel ready.
That's true. Motivation follows action, not the other way around. When you start doing something, your mind begins to build momentum.
Absolutely. Success begins the moment you say, I will try, instead of maybe later.
So, what does it really mean to push yourself?
It means doing what's uncomfortable. It means showing up even when you don't want to. It's waking up earlier, saying no to distractions, and believing that your future self deserves the effort you are making today.
Yes, and that's something we all need to hear. Because comfort is the biggest trap. When life feels easy, we stop growing.
Exactly. The real growth happens in the moments you feel like giving up but decide to keep going.
You know, Sarah, I have realized success is not built on big wins, it's built on small, consistent efforts that no one sees.
Yes, those quiet moments of effort, that's where the real change happens. The nights when you are tired but you keep studying. The mornings you wake up and choose to work on your goals.
And often, no one claps for you. No one notices. But those are the moments that define you.
Exactly. You are training your discipline, your patience, your character. Success is a side effect of consistency.
Let's talk about fear. Because fear is what holds so many people back.
Oh yes, fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of not being good enough, they all whisper, don't try.
But the truth is, everyone who's successful has felt fear. The difference is, they did not let it stop them.
Yes. Courage is not the absence of fear. It's moving forward despite fear.
That's beautifully said. And it's so important for learners too, especially those improving their English or starting something new. You cannot wait to be perfect. You have to begin.
Exactly. Perfection is a trap. Progress is what you should chase. Every word you speak, every effort you make, it's part of the journey.
You know, Sarah, success often feels lonely in the beginning.
It really does. Because when you start changing your habits, waking up early, saying no to parties, working late, people might not understand.
Yes, they might even doubt you. But that's okay. You are not doing it for them. You are doing it for your future.
Exactly. The road to success is often quiet, and sometimes you walk it alone. But the peace that comes from knowing you are growing, that's priceless.
And one day, those same people who did not understand will look at you and say, "You are lucky."
And you will smile, because you will know it was not luck. It was persistence.
I think one of the biggest lessons about success is that it's personal. It does not have to look like someone else's.
That's true. Success might mean financial freedom for one person, peace of mind for another, or mastering a skill for someone else.
Yes. The key is to define what success means to you. Because if you chase someone else's dream, you will never feel fulfilled.
Exactly. Your journey, your pace, your story, that's what matters.
Let's talk about failure, too. Because no one reaches success without falling.
Oh, yes. Failure is not the opposite of success, it's part of it.
Exactly. Every failure teaches you something that success cannot.
You know, I always tell people, don't fear failure. Fear staying the same.
That's powerful. Because if you fail, at least you are moving. You are learning. You are trying.
Yes. Failure refines you. It builds humility and strength. It prepares you for when success finally comes.
And let's not forget self-discipline. Because without it, motivation fades quickly.
Exactly. Motivation gets you started, but discipline keeps you going.
Discipline means doing it even when you don't feel like it. When your mind says, I will do it later, discipline says, no, now.
Yes. Discipline turns dreams into plans, and plans into results.
It's like building a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets.
And once you master self-discipline, you can achieve anything.
You know, Sarah, when we talk about pushing yourself to success, it's really about one simple thing: not giving up on yourself.
Yes, exactly. Because success isn't built in one moment. It's built in thousands of small moments when you choose to keep going.
And that's something everyone listening can do. Start small. Stay consistent. Push yourself a little more each day.
Yes. Because even small progress is still progress. And one day, you will look back and realize how far you have come.
So, to everyone listening right now, remember this: you don't need to be the fastest or the best. You just need to keep moving. Success does not happen overnight. It happens when you wake up every day and push just a little harder than yesterday.
Yes. Push yourself not out of pressure, but out of purpose. You owe it to yourself to see how far you can go.
Exactly. You have potential waiting inside you, but you have to be brave enough to unlock it.
No one else can do it for you. Only you can decide when to start, when to keep going, and when to rise after falling.
So push yourself. Not for recognition, not for applause, but for that quiet satisfaction of knowing you did it.
You know, Alex, one of the hardest parts about pushing yourself is that there's no audience. You do so much work when no one's watching.
That's so true. You are alone with your thoughts, your doubts, your tiredness. And still, you keep going. That's what makes it powerful.
Yes. Because it's not about showing the world how strong you are. It's about proving to yourself that you can stay committed even when it's hard.
Exactly. That's the kind of strength no one can take away from you.
And I think that's what separates people who dream from people who succeed. It's not talent, not luck, but consistency.
Yes. It's those quiet mornings, those late nights. It's the work you do when no one says thank you.
And when you finally achieve your goal, that feeling is different. You remember every moment you almost gave up but did not.
I want to talk about mindset here because that's everything.
Oh, yes, your mind decides whether you rise or stay stuck.
Right. If your inner voice keeps saying I can't, your actions will follow that belief. But if you start saying, I will find a way, you will begin to see opportunities where before you saw walls.
Exactly. The words we use to speak to ourselves create our reality.
Yes, that's why I always tell people, speak kindly to yourself, but stay honest. Don't say I'm lazy, say I'm learning to be more disciplined.
I love that. It's the difference between giving up and growing.
And sometimes, pushing yourself means cutting things out, not just adding more.
Exactly. To succeed, you have to let go of distractions, negative people, bad habits.
Yes. You cannot grow if you are surrounded by things that drain your energy.
It's like climbing a mountain. The higher you go, the lighter you need to travel.
That's beautiful. You cannot carry everything and expect to move forward fast.
Yes. Letting go does not mean losing. It means making space for what matters.
Sarah, let's talk about rest too. Because some people think pushing yourself means never stopping.
Yes, that's a big misconception. Pushing yourself is not about burning out. It's about balance. You need energy to keep moving.
Exactly. If you don't take care of your body and mind, your motivation fades.
Success is not a race, it's a journey. Rest is part of the process, not the enemy of progress.
Yes. A clear mind creates better ideas. A rested body performs better.
Right. So, push yourself, but also learn when to pause, breathe, and recharge. That's how you keep going long term.
Another thing, Sarah, comparison. It's one of the biggest reasons people lose focus.
Absolutely. You cannot measure your success with someone else's timeline.
Exactly. Some people are in chapter 10, while you are just starting chapter 2. You cannot compare that.
Yes. You only need to be better than the person you were yesterday.
That's it. If you made one step forward today, you are already winning.
Because real success is not just reaching the top. It's continuing to climb, even when it's slow.
I think pushing yourself also means believing in your potential, even when results don't show yet.
Yes. Sometimes, you plant the seeds long before you see any growth.
That's so true. You might be working, learning, trying, and feel like nothing's changing. But under the surface, everything is.
Exactly. Every effort, every repetition, every day of patience builds your foundation.
And then one day, everything clicks. The effort becomes visible, and people call it sudden success.
But you will know it was not sudden at all. It was years of quiet persistence.
You know, Sarah, sometimes when I'm working on something hard, I remind myself I'm not competing with others. I'm creating my own story.
Yes. And that's so freeing. When you stop competing and start creating, you start to enjoy the process more.
Exactly. You start to fall in love with the effort, not just the result.
And that's the moment you truly grow, when the journey itself becomes meaningful.
Yes. Because the truth is, the person you become while chasing your dream is more important than the dream itself.
That's powerful, Alex. Success is not just about achieving something, it's about transforming yourself along the way.
Exactly. Every struggle, Every challenge is shaping you into someone stronger, wiser, and more focused.
Yes. You are not just pushing yourself toward success, you are building the version of yourself that can handle it.
That's right. Because true success is not just reaching the top, it's being ready to stay there. You know, Sarah. After everything we've shared today, I think one truth stands out: success does not happen when everything feels easy. It happens when you choose to keep going even when it feels heavy.
Yes, Alex. Success is not about perfection or luck, it's about persistence. It's waking up one more time after every failure. It's choosing progress over comfort every single day.
Exactly. You don't have to have it all figured out. You just have to take the next step, the one right in front of you.
That's right. Because those small, daily steps add up to something extraordinary. You might not see the results today, but that does not mean they are not forming quietly beneath the surface.
Yes. And if you are listening to this right now, maybe you are feeling stuck, maybe tired, or maybe you have been chasing something that feels far away. Just know this: you are still on your way.
Exactly. Every time you push yourself, you are proving something powerful, that you refuse to settle, that you believe in your potential, that you are stronger than your excuses.
And that belief, that quiet, consistent belief, is what builds success.
So, take a breath. Don't rush your journey. Just promise yourself that you will keep showing up for your dreams, for your growth, for your future.
Yes. You might not control the results, but you control your effort. And that effort will always lead you somewhere beautiful.
Exactly. Keep pushing, not because the world demands it, but because your purpose deserves it.
Beautifully said, Sarah. And to everyone listening, remember this: you don't have to be fearless to move forward. You just have to be willing. Willing to try, willing to fail, and willing to rise again.
Because success is not waiting somewhere ahead of you, it's being built inside you, right now, in every moment you choose not to give up.
Thank you for spending this time with us today. I hope this conversation reminded you that you already have what it takes. You just have to keep pushing, one step at a time.
Yes. Keep your heart strong, your mind focused, and your goals clear. You are on the right path.
This is Beginner to Fluent, the English podcast. I'm Alex, and with me, as always, Sarah.
See you next time, everyone. And remember, your success begins the moment you refuse to stop.
Thanks for watching.
What do you learn from our conversation?
Tell us in the comments section.